Well, hello. We're back here in the loft again, and I am thrilled because we have an amazing guest going to share with you, a newer consultant, and that is Kathy. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me. It's a
Well,
pleasure.
I'm really excited because this is going to be a different point of view that I think that that a lot of people are going to gain some nuggets of truth. So get those pens out and get your paper because you're going to want to jot some of this stuff down. So one thing that I've noticed in our previous conversations, Kathy, is just that you're really a product of the product. You really enjoy it. You've seen some very noticeable results. You started out as a TLC, and how do you feel like your love of the product has helped you talk to others about it?
Yes, a product of the product. I have used multiple skincare products over the years. Some that were like, wow, this is going to work. It's really expensive, to some that are like just Target, whatever. And I would be faithful for a month and then fell off the bandwagon and just didn't use anything until my friend posted a before and after on social media. And I was like, wow, her face looks really, really good. I'm going to get this. I'm going to use it and I'm going to be faithful. So we met. I signed up for TLC, and then I also signed up for the AM and PM treatments because I had lots of sunspots from, sun damage over the years, and I was going to jump into this gung-ho, and I did. And after 2 or 3 months, I was like, wow, my face is starting to look really good. Like, I like how it looks. My friends were noticing things. Well, Lindsay Lemmer kept educating me about more and more products and said that I should sign up under her. And I was like, there's no way I'm signing up, girl. I'm not this girl. I am a country girl, and nope. Well, 6 weeks went by and I got a haircut again. And she says, come on, just sign up under me. I need some help. I need to grow my team. And I said, okay, fine, I will. I'll help you out. And so we kind of went over, the pros of it. And I signed up to be a consultant, and here I am today.
Wow. I love the journey that you've taken. For the main reason is it sounds like you were pretty fickle whenever it came to product and jumping around. But
Yeah.
once you really said, I'm all in, and part of that was you started as a TLC from the get-go.
Yeah.
You saw the value of that. So seeing the value, or at least the value of consistency and staying consistent. And whenever you're presented with that opportunity of TLC, the consistency is there.
Yeah. And the 50% is a plus.
Yeah, that 15%, it really adds up over time.
Yeah.
And you were really a TLC for about a year, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, and obviously free shipping comes along with that TLC, which is added value. And so whenever you really started to utilize those products, and one thing that I love that you shared in that answer was that you started seeing the results and getting compliments. Mm-hmm. And those compliments really help you to share even more. And
it sure does. And it's a plus.
So it really is. And so once you started to really share those products because you were getting the compliments, how do you do that? Like, where do you share? How do you share? What are the words and the tools that you're using to share the product?
Yeah, well, Trura really sells itself because it is really that good. I guess, for example, the BioLift, when the BioLift came out, it was like, this is a Botox in a bottle. You should try this. And people noticed, like, I don't have like these lines are here. Like, what are you doing? I was like, hey, I'm using BioLift along with my Core 4. You should try it. It's amazing. It's, kind of backing up to Lindsay and signing up. I told her I wasn't selling this. I'm helping you out, and that's all I'm doing. But she then said to me, okay, it's time for your launch party. And I was like, I told you I wasn't selling this. I'm just helping you out, getting it for the discount. Well, I had a launch party, and I had probably 12 girls come, and 7 out of the 12 signed up for TLC.
Wow.
So that was huge for me. I mean, it was huge for my confidence. Like, wow, I can do this. And I like doing it, and I like sharing this, and I want to share this, and I want your face to look better too. So the other 4 or 5, they bought something, and I had over $1,000 in sales at my launch party. So it was like, this is really cool. Like, because then, you saw your hyper wallet, like, well, that money's mine. I made money off that. I made money off having snacks and drinks with my friends. So that was really cool. And yeah, and if somebody comments on like something that I share, I send them samples. So, and
wow, that's so a couple things that I want to touch on there is first, it sounds you really identify problem areas, and you're more of a problem solver than a seller. It sounds like.
Yeah.
And then you were a TLC to start out.
Yeah.
And then you were able to, you saw the value of it, and whatever you see value in, you usually carry that forward with someone else.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it was important to be a TLC before a consultant?
I do, because, the core 4, it's for everyone. I had oily skin before and that covered that, but, people say I have oily skin here, dry skin here. And I'm like, hey, the core 4, it fixes it all. You don't need multiple products and to help you out.
Really, you're looking at it as a minimum. You're saying, hey, you need the core 4.
Yeah. I try to sell them hook, line, and sinker core 4. Like, you don't just buy the cleanser because it's a package deal, kind of. Plus,
and you're not going to see the result.
And you get free shipping after 2 shipments. So it's a win,
That's fantastic. And then, and you mentioned something that I just want some clarity on how you do this is whenever you talk about samples, what does that look like, and how are you doing that?
Yeah. Okay. So they're like little paint sample containers. They're right off Amazon, and you send them the cleanser, the tonic, the AM lotion, and the night cream. And I'll ask them, like, what are your issues? What are you having trouble with? Like, oh, I got lots of fine lines and wrinkles. Well, that is what the product is for, but I'll send them the BioLift, or I'll send them the eye cream. I got dark circles. Well, hey, we got a product for that too. Like, let me send it. Let me send you that too. So if they want one thing, I always send the core 4. Or
and how soon do you follow up after that?
3 days I give them.
Fantastic. So do you find that's really key? What are some tips that you would give somebody on following up?
Well, I write it down who I sent samples to, because you do forget. So, and some of them try it right away, and some say, oh, I forgot. I've been busy. I've been doing, this or that. Just start it. Once you wash your face at night, then do it in the morning, and then do it at night. You got enough for 3 days is what I try to do.
When somebody's transitioning to actually sharing the products themselves, how do you transition into that conversation and helping them share?
Yeah. Well, first of all, if I can do it, they can do it, because I started out saying I wasn't going to share anything. I wasn't going to have parties. And I think I've hit $1,000 every month, except for 1 month that I didn't share, and I didn't hit it. So it's what you put into it, you get out of it. The more you share, you don't have to share every day. I don't share every day. I don't want to burn people out. You keep it simple, simple, simple. The women want to know what it can do for them, not what's in it. And if they want to know what's in it, you can go into your app, which is amazing, and you go into resources, and every product is in there. Like, what's in it, what it can do for you, you name it. And if the app doesn't give you the answer, that's where your upline comes in. I totally shocked my upline by getting to where I am today. So be consistent and be simple. You're going to have highs and lows, but I would say be consistent.
Really, whenever I look at this, it's really understanding that your clients and your customers are going to have noticeable results. Take them into that TLC journey, and then making sure that they understand that this is a family that they can join, and keeping it simple, keeping it consistent is key. And so, Kathy, thank you again for joining us, and I hope you all have a great day.